Silence can neither be seen nor can be comprehended as just being mere silence, because silence is not really silence anymore for both men and women who are complex, complicated, layered personalities in one way or another, in whom the shadow remains to be integrated, the trauma needs to be embraced, and the repressed desires, unexpressed emotions, unhealed, unlived emotions, pains remains to be brought into the light and accepted as well in one way or another. And that means silence is more than what it seems or what it appears to be on the surface or in reality for both men and women in one way or another. Silence is important, significant, essential, anyways. And just as there is both good and evil, right and wrong inside of all human beings, and that translates and comes into our inventions, knowledge, successions, ambitions as well, so that there is good and evil kind of silence in the world, depending upon the man and women, as well as relying upon or considering their personality, mindset, character, action, will, ambition, intention, or what they are willing to do and achieve through their particular silences, ultimately determines whether or not their silence is good or evil, right or wrong in one or another, because silence has always been essentially one of the most powerful, important, significant, relevant tools and communications and thoughts and expressions in the world, which only few men or people are able to understand or take silence in that manner. But silence is a weapon, it's a tool for imposing or enforcing suffering, sorrow, tragedy, misery, rejection upon certain people. But certain people also exercise silence to meet indifference, arrogance, pride, vanity, because the only way to counter or basically defeat not necessarily the self-knowledgeable, self-independent, self-dependent kind of man, but the man of arrogance, pride, vanity, wealth, desire, lust, is by being absolutely silent to him and also exercising a whole lot of indifference, silence towards him, as well as in our communications, interactions to him in one way or another. So silence can neither be taken for granted, nor can it always be seen or understood for its face value, or as it seems to be, because it's not, because it has inward significance. Just as people have got different layers, which are unintegrated, unresolved, repressed, that needs to be brought into the light, that needs to be integrated, so is silence has many secrets and messages and thoughts contained into it. Silence is dangerous and goods and wrongs at the same time in one or another, which we have to understand and acknowledge